A woman swimming saw a $100 bill. She quickly picked up the money, but when she looked up, there was more cash scattered in front of her. Following the direction of the bills, she discovered 4 black bags on the shore. When opened, they were indeed filled with cash. Kelly had never seen so much money before. In order to keep all the money for herself, she planned to leave quietly in a rubber boat. However, the 4 backpacks were too heavy, and she couldn't carry them away on her own. At this moment, her companion Jack ran over to help. Seeing that the matter was about to be exposed and that she urgently needed a helper, Kelly simply told him the truth. Looking at the several large bags full of cash, Jack was also a bit at a loss. Kelly told him that if they could find a way to take the money out, they could split it equally between them. However, Jack believed that this money was ill-gotten and should be reported to the police. Kelly, blinded by greed, was unwilling to do so. In order to keep the man quiet, Kelly had no choice but to use her feminine wiles. The man, who had already secretly fallen for Kelly, instantly lost his ability to make judgments. Unbeknownst to them, this scene was accidentally witnessed by another companion, Nick. Kelly quickly told Nick that there was a full $8 million in the bags. She also promised to give Nick $1 million after they got out, but Nick was unimpressed. He believed that since the money appeared in the middle of nowhere, it must be dirty money and should be handled by the police. Seeing that Nick was not swayed by either soft or hard tactics, Jack was about to teach him a lesson, but he was no match for Nick. Realizing that the two had been blinded by greed, Nick was unwilling to stay a second longer and turned to leave on his own. Unable to deal with the angry Nick for now, their top priority was to transport the money out. Jack then securely tied the money to the rubber boat and rowed out. However, as soon as they rowed out of the forest, they were horrified to find a large group of tourists on the shore. A nearby patrol officer also seemed to notice them. They could only pretend to be calm and continue rowing. But what was even more terrifying was that at this moment, the bills started spilling out of the backpacks.